Hey YouTube, this is Kato. Wanted to give you guys another video on the sheath mods I made for the BK2. I think it's second generation is what they're calling it. As you can see here in the video, I've got the fire steel strapped to the front, being held in place with Ranger bands. Underneath here I just got some wraps of paracord, nothing special. I didn't like the bracing that was up here at the top. Just a simple button strap. A lot of times I've had this thing come loose on me and just seen the knife teetering there, and I never felt warm and fuzzy about that. So what I did is I've got this cable tie you can get at Fred Meyer, Cars. I'm sure there's a bunch of different places you can get this. But anyway, this strap here, just Velcro, it goes around. Just something secondary to back up this button strap that I don't feel very comfortable with. The knife itself, you can see how I took the standard handle off. I wrapped it in paracord. If any of you guys are interested, I'm sure I could do a video on that. Nothing really special. I just like to have the paracord on there as a backup, and then it's got a good solid feel to it. Cushions in the hand. And then it's all interconnected with this lanyard at the end, so that if you are doing some heavy chopping or just blazing trail, whatever you're doing, you've got a good backup there that's going to attach you to the blade. I've batoned this thing somewhat, and I've struck the paracord. It holds up pretty good. Obviously, if you're going to do excessive batoning, this isn't going to be your best option. I'm sure eventually it will go through the paracord. However, depending on the size of the material that you're going to be batoning, you may or may not need to hit that particular part of the blade. So that's the handle mod that I did on the BK2. The sheath here, it's got this large loop in the back. I didn't like how the blade or the whole knife itself was able to right up on my hip. So additionally, I've got this camo duct tape in the back here that holds it up. Right above that, I've got this I think they call it a necklace wire. You get it at Joann's or Michael's. There's a couple videos on YouTube about making snares and things. I'm a woodsman. I think that's pretty close to what his call name is on YouTube. He's got some videos on there about making snares and things with these. I can do another video on that if you guys like. It's pretty straightforward, but I had some of that on there just to make this an all-in-one encompassing kit. I've got my fire starter, my knife sharpener in conjunction with my fire starter. I've got cordage. I've got my knife. I got some means of fixing and repairing things, other things you can do for shelter building, and then something for obtaining food. It's kind of an all-in-one kit. Most you can really do with just one thing, trying to make one item good for many different things. I had to modify the sheath here. There's this plastic piece that came out. It wouldn't allow the handle to go in any further. It wanted to ride flush on the top of the blade, and since I had this paracord wrap on here, it wouldn't let me do it. So I took a Dremel tool and then just took that out of there. And I imagine because of these indentations here, if I did replace it with the original handle, it shouldn't have any problem retaining the blade. In addition to the straps I got in the top, so that shouldn't be a problem. So if you guys got any questions, let me know. There's my sheath mods for the Becker BK2. Thanks for watching.